think about Leonard stepping into Tampa Bay, what kind of vibes are you getting from this transaction for Tampa, and what kind of vibes are you getting for this fit for Leonard?
I think the first thing that comes to mind is that it could work for Fournette in terms of being able to go to an offense that should be wide open, and he's going to see some light boxes and so forth due to their passing game. So I think from at least that perspective, it should work out well for Fournette. And to be able to close out games. I'm not really sure how Bruce plans, to use him, but I do think it gives them a more consistent threat in the backfield, and they haven't had that.
Yeah, I know that the stacked box total, where like Jacksonville was outnumbered in the box. I think it was over 50% of his rush attempts in his first year there, and then the other 2 years were above like 35 or 40% for stacked boxes. So it's like he's never had numbers advantages to work with and run with. So he'll get that in Tampa for sure, 1,000,000%. So it's going to be a good opportunity for him to kind of reignite what he can do when the offense isn't so handcuffed and just so bogged down by the unimpressive quarterback play. So I think that's the biggest potential win for Leonard.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm not sure it changes my thoughts on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers backfield by a lot. But, I do think Fournette's a better player than Ronald Jones. I think it's pretty clear in my opinion. And one thing I also want to talk about, Fournette had 76 receptions last year. So, he can catch the ball out of the backfield. So it's not like he's just going to be used as a, in the tackle banger, which, he can do. That's one of his main strengths. But at the end of the day, he can still produce as a receiver. So when you think about Tom Brady and how he likes to get balls in the hands of his backs, in the flat or on wheel routes or anything like that, I think Fournette's capable of doing all that. For me, there's a clear reason why they why they signed him. I know it's a cost-effective, low-risk signing. At the same time, they didn't have to add him if they really felt confident in Ronald Jones. The season's a week away. So it's like, I think it does speak to some kind of hesitations the team might have with with Ronald Jones and the other backs they have in the backfield. And I wouldn't be surprised at all if it's not so much a committee, where it's more so Fournette's the guy, at least maybe not early on in the year, kind of a couple of weeks in to get his feet wet. But as the season progresses, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Fournette's show and Ronald Jones kind of spells him. So for me, I do think it's a pretty good upgrade for their backfield.